11th grade students. This is Mr. Bryson in the Media Center, and I'm here today to talk to you about MasteryPrep. We wanted to create a short video related to MasteryPrep so that you would know exactly what it is, how to use it, and what our expectations are as far as the software goes. So MasteryPrep is a software program that the school has purchased to help you increase your ACT scores. It is an excellent program that gives you step-by-step tips, test-taking strategies, and remediation in order to increase your ACT scores. So the first thing that I would like to teach you about this morning is how to get into the program and how to log in. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. The first way, this is our school website, kmhi.org. And from the main web page, if you look under the student section, you'll see that one of the options you have is to click on the MasteryPrep login. And that brings up the Welcome to MasteryPrep online computer system. You may also find it in your ClassLink. So some of you use ClassLink a lot when you first log into your computer. Now mine looks a little bit different than yours, but you should see an icon that says MasteryPrep. And again, if you click on that, it should take you to the exact same location to log into the system. The next question is always, how do I get in? So with the usernames and passwords, you must type in your complete email address as your username. So for example, Scooby-Doo here, his username is going to be sdo4455 at student.clevelandcountyschools.org. Your password, your teacher has a generic password for all users. Once you enter that generic username and password in, we want you to change your password so that no one would be able to access your account. So back to the login page here. I'm going to enter my complete username, the generic password, and I'm going to click on login. And in order to change your password, up in the upper right corner here, you are actually going to click on the drop down, click on profile, and one of the options you have is to change your password. Please change your password to something that you can remember. And if you ever forget your password, when you log into MasteryPrep, I'm going to log out so you can see it. There's an option here that says you forgot your password. All you have to do is click on the forgot password link, and they will email you a way to reset your password. So I'm going to go ahead and log back in now. What is it we want you to do? So the first thing that's going to be on your screen is a practice test. This is actually something that we will have you complete, but we don't want you to do it until we give you directions to do so. So we're actually going to let all 11th grade students take a practice test from start to finish on a day in October. So some of our 10th grade students are actually taking a pre-ACT or a pre-SAT test on that day. And so we're going to pull you guys and have you do the English, math, reading, and science practice test on that day. So don't worry about doing the practice test at this time. We'll have you do that on a day in October. What we want you to do up here in the upper left-hand corner, instead of working on a practice test, we want you to click on the button that says Study Hall. Now, what Study Hall does, it splits the ACT into the 4 sections. You have your English section, math, reading, and science. Now, when you're working on this test prep software, one of the things that we really like about it, number one, there are videos to go along with the lessons, and the videos are short and to the point and give you specific instructions as to what you need to do in that section in order to be successful. So you're going to need some headphones, and your teacher has those available for you because, I'm sure you're aware, you're not allowed to use your wireless AirPods or earbuds here at school. So you have to have a wired set of headphones when you're working on MasteryPrep. You can either work on a section that you would like to work on or improve, or sometimes your teacher will actually tell you which section they want you to work on. So let's say that our teacher has told us that we need to work in the math section. So in order to access the math content under Study Hall, you're just going to click on the math section, and all of the different um, topics will show up. Okay, and so it will show you how many videos you've watched and if you have started the practice. So for fractions, for example, it says there is one video. I've not watched it and I'm not even started the practice. So to launch the video, you're just going to click on this. Now you can't actually hear what he is saying. It does not record in this program that I'm using, but he's giving you short and sweet directions that relate to the content that you're expected to do in this section. And it's really easy to understand, and like I said, it's short and to the point. Okay, I'm not going to play the whole video, but that is an example of the short and sweet videos that go along with the content that you're working with. And then when you're ready to begin the practice questions, all you have to do is click on the start button and it will actually load the content. Now, a couple of things I wanted to draw your attention to when you're actually in Study Hall. In the upper right-hand corner, you have this text size button. If this is too small, you can actually click on that and you'll notice that it actually starts to increase the text size of the question. You can increase or decrease that. So after you finish a topic and you wish to move on, all you have to do is move on to the next topic and click watch the video and go ahead and either resume or continue with the practice questions. Something else that is available for you is what we call the SNAP course. In a SNAP course, those are available up here in the upper right. You can have a drop down, and one of those options is listed as SNAP course. If you click on SNAP course, what you will see is, again, you'll see the 4 content areas: English, math, reading, and science. And you will be able to go in here and get some additional test taking strategies and assistance in these areas as well. And these are very good as well. They're broken down in small sections so that it's easy for you to understand. And they really do assist you with the most commonly missed questions on the ACT. So we want to encourage you to work out of the SNAP course as well as the study hall courses. Now, just some general notes that you may not be familiar with. First of all, the test is presented in this order. So when you take the actual ACT test, you will take the English test first, followed by the math, reading, and science. Typically, Kings Mountain High School's weakest area is the science. Now, the reason for that, the science ACT has a lot of charts, tables, and graphs. They are very long and complicated at times to read. You have to read and analyze the data, and you don't have a whole lot of time in order to answer those questions. You have 35 questions to answer, and you only have 40 minutes. So you have to do you have to use your time wisely. And so the test is at the end. The kids sometimes are tired, and you don't want to do well up here at the beginning in English and math and then blow it on the science. So you have to learn to pace yourself, and these study hall and SNAP courses will help you with the test taking strategies. At this time, we also want to encourage you to work on this. There will be some rewards and some prizes offered to our students, and we'll go into that a little bit more, but just know that we will be running reports to see how much time you're spending in the program, what you're spending your time in here doing, and what your percentage correct is. If you ever have any questions, problems, or concerns with Mastery Prep, you can talk to one of your teachers. If they are not able to address the issue, you can also come to the Media Center and talk to me about any problems that you might be having. Look forward to working with you all, and good luck with the ACT this year.